Hello everyone, my name is Madison, and today I'm going to present to you all about CSS multiple backgrounds. This is something I really wanted to learn this semester after I saw this one site. It was actually just a template on a site builder, but I decided it was something I wanted to learn. So here is that site, and so it has these background images here, and it just has all these different background images. So that was the site that made me really excited to learn this. Okay. So W3 Schools mentioned three important properties when it comes to multiple background images. The first one is background size, then background origin, and background clip. First, I'll show you how to insert images into the file. You'll need to insert them in the order they appear on the screen. For example, if you have some clip art and a fun background image, you'll insert the file name for the clip art first, and then insert the file name for the other background image. Not only that, but you'll have to put the position, repeat, and whatever other settings in the same order as well. So here is some CSS example code. So my first image was some clip art. So that is going to be the image on the top, and then my second background image, and all these different settings are in the order. Okay, so here's what the example looks like. So that code looks like this. Okay, and this is the shorthand property. So you can get the same result as the last image I showed you by using the background shorthand property. This way just kind of, it smushes everything together and it just makes the code look shorter. Okay, moving on to background size. So the background size is used to specify the size of the background images. Without it, the image will just default to its original size. You can specify the size by using lengths, percentages, or using one of the two keywords, contain or cover. So now we'll go ahead and talk about contain and cover. Oh, and this is just when I went and I changed the size of the clip art in this background image, and it looks a lot better than before. Okay, contain and cover. So contain will scale the image and make it as large as possible as long as the length and width fit into the content area. And cover will scale the background image so the entire content area is covered. So it may crop your background image this way, but everything on the screen will be covered. Okay, so here's some example code for that. So this is how you just insert contain or cover. And this is what my contain example looks like. So this image is repeating because I put repeat into the code at the very beginning. So if you didn't have that repeat, it would just cut right here. Okay, and then this is cover. So as you can see, it covers the entire area. And I only did the contain and cover for this image in the background. Obviously, I didn't do it for this little clip art. Okay. Oh, so one other thing. Make sure to separate different multiple image settings with commas. And And if you're doing different settings for the same image, you don't need to put commas in between them. Okay. So, full-size backgrounds. For full-size background images, we can scale the image using cover, and you can use cover and center the image on the screen. And here is some example code for that. And start by using the HTML element because it is always at least the height of the browser window. So you can see here I used HTML at the beginning, and this will cover the entire screen. Make it full size. Okay, so now we will go ahead and talk about background origin. The background origin specifies where the background image is positioned. There are 3 different values we can use for this property. The first one is border box. The background image will start to appear in the left corner of the box. The next one is content box, and the background image will start to appear from the upper left corner of where the content starts. So it'll just cover all the content area. And then the next one is padding box, and this is the default value. The background image will position itself on the upper left corner of the padding edge. Okay, and here is some example code. And so you can see I put in the content box here and border box, and I think I have an example, yes. So this is what that looks like. So this background image goes all the way to, I think I said the border box, and then this little clip art is just to the content. So the content starts here, and you can see it kind of lines up with that. Okay, the next property we're going to talk about is background clip. The background clip specifies the painting area of the background. The property actually takes the same 3 values as background origin. And so with border box, the background image is painted to the outside edge of the border, and this is the default value. And with padding box, the background image is painted to the outside edge of the padding. And with content box, the background is painted within the content box. So this kind of does the same things as the 3 other values before, but this one, from what I could tell, you use it more with just like solid background colors instead of images, and it just kind of does the same thing as background origin. Alright, well that is the end of my presentation. Thanks for listening.